All right. It is time to hunt down everything that we've missed, I guess. Let's go. Yep. Yep. Do you have time for one more game before I leave? Of course I do. This could well be our last game. Huh? What did you say? Nothing. Let's start. Hey, Yi! Even though you haven't told me anything, I know. What? I overheard some of the stuff you guys were discussing. I know a lot of things are happening outside, and I know your people aren't doing that good. Is it because I'm not strong enough? Is that why you won't let me help? You're overthinking it. No one can help me out of this situation. I used to think I could turn things around, but the truth is, I can't do anything. That doesn't really sound like the Yi I know. If only I had known, it would all be in vain. I'm starting to envy those that stayed behind. Really? But if I never met you, I'd just be alone. If it weren't for me, you would be living a much better life. Maybe, but I wouldn't want that. I would be super bored without you, Yi. That kind of life would be meaningless to me. What makes something meaningful anyway? I can think of a whole lot off the top of my head, but you might not think much of them. Try me. I want to hear from you. Like, remember that one day when the weather was perfect and we slept on the grass till the sun went down? Yeah, that was a really good nap. And that other time we had a huge fight over that stolen grilled fish? We didn't talk for 2 whole days after that. Yeah, I never understood why you got so angry over it. Oh, that one night when I fell asleep while you were telling me a story? You just kept going till the morning because you didn't notice. But aren't these more like memories? I don't know if this is the right way to put it, but I think the meaning of life is pieced together by a mix of happy, angry, and even sad moments. Living life itself, is that the meaning? It's taken me a while, but I think I'm finally starting to understand it. This is hitting you right in the feels. I think it should be felt, not understood, like when playing Kunlun or whatever. Thanks, Nakoko. Well, am I going to win? You are. I already knew I wasn't going to win halfway through. Congratulations. Now you can find your next opponent. No way. I'm not playing to win. I just want to have fun with you, Yi. Not playing to win. I really have a lot to learn. Is that foreshadowing? Like, we're not here to win? Who the... It's looking straight into my soul. Okay. So... I think I want to go back to Party Fest just for funsies, but we also have something to find there. Oh. Hell yeah. When a Solarian dies after succumbing to Qianhyo, their body will produce a gorgeous fungal flower. It is unclear why this happens. During the process, the experiences of the deceased life are converted into something like a fruit, filling with the energy of life. It gives a massive amount of skill points, which is massive. And they're stoned out of their mind. Just partying. Well, have a good time, I guess. And that wasn't the last thing, I guess. Cool. Wow, what the hell is this place? Oh. What the? A thermonuclear bomb there. Wait, what was the point of that? Oh. A token carried by Solarians used for identification as a voyage log can be recycled to the 3D printer. New Kunlun's a great environment to be in, but I'm finding my bed to be a little uncomfortable. Good thing I brought my own small pillow. No one will be able to wake me once I enter hibernation. But if we do find the cure to Qianhyo, how will I know whether it's a dream or reality? It's a good question. It's a very good question. The other question is, where the hell is this treasure? It's probably to the left. An access card labeled Research Center. For security reasons, certain levels are only open to those with the requisite access token. Okay, so that's the elevator token that we need for a certain area. A token carried by Solarians used for identification again. I'm the most extraordinarily unlucky person to ever live. In the womb, my umbilical cord almost choked me. I've been hit by bird droppings, caught in sudden rains, and faced various dangerous situations. It's unbelievable that I got a spot here. Was all that misfortune the price for this one bit of good luck? Alright, game says I got everything. Let's head over here. We're not going the restricted level. Not yet, anyway. Good start. Data basics. Yep. I have 5 skill points. Is that literally all of them now? Boom, we are maxed out. I am the warrior within. Okay. This isn't where I want to be either. Whoops. I accidentally smoked crack for no reason. You'll become data derivative. I keep burping up fish, it's gross. Mr. Jen, hello. Well, pretend I didn't see that. Coriander. A poisonous weed that grows in the southern part of Ja, or whatever. Studies have shown that due to genetics, some find it fragrant, while others find it malodorous and bitter. Okay. Yeah, what is that disgusting odor? Really? I think it smells pretty good, to the point where I'd want to try it if it wasn't poisonous. People have always been divided on this plant. Some think it smells nice, others think it's nasty. Smelly bitter too. Anyone who likes the smell must have some serious issues. This is the last one. Can I ask you for a favor? It's about Schwanschwan. No, I don't clean up all the people's messes. You need to stay and take care of them. Take him back to your people for me. My people, even if I really wanted to return, they won't welcome me back. I'll have a safe trip home, Nightwish. I think this story gives it a certain level of charm, you know? I think without it, it would be a much less impressive game. Because at least they put some thought into it. I want to recycle that. I have 170 gin anyway. I guess I could recycle everything and get all the arrow upgrades. I have a feeling I'm going to want to. You're definitely not biased? Okay. Pretty sure that's what a biased person would say, but who am I to judge? Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out. Even like the games that people think are good universally aren't for everybody. You've only got limited time on this planet. Don't force yourself. Oh, I don't have all this stuff for that. That's interesting. Huh. All right. No, I haven't. Never heard of it. Ah. I figured that was what that was. Chasm. Okay. I see. It's very old school. Procedurally generated Metroidvania. Let's see the appeal. Kind of reminds me of Spelunky in a weird way. Have you seen that donkey? He was here just now. What do you mean? Where did you run off to again? I don't know. Some people from the village came to find him. They talked and then he ran off. They even told me to stay and not follow. Were they going to the docks? I think so. He seemed like he was in a hurry. Maybe something happened in the village. I want to go too. Maybe he just went to have a drink with the other villagers. Really? Okay. Guess I can't come along then. Hey, wait! That can't be right. Are you lying to me? Did something actually happen to the village? Calm down. I'll go find him right now. The little kid, yeah. Definitely would have been popped open like a Pez dispenser. Don't move an inch closer. Don't fret, it's me. What happened here? Your arm. I'm fine. Those monsters, they suddenly attacked. Damn it, we all managed to hold back the first wave, but they caught the shaman. Be careful, they brought reinforcements. I must keep killing. Don't force it. You've already done an incredible job keeping them at bay. I'll handle the rest. Please, save them. Save my people. See you around, nerds. I'm the most powerful ninja cat to have ever lived. Whoa. Imagine getting hit. Whoa. Oh, damn it. I am an insult to my ancestors. Smoke some crack. Amazing. Are her injuries serious? She took several blows aimed at the kids, I'm afraid. Divine One, won't you stay here with us? The village can feed and house you. With you here, we won't have to go anywhere. On you. That's enough. After everything that's happened, that's the only idea you can come up with. Don't you understand? This is the real world. We can't keep turning a blind eye to it. But outside? What about the outside? I've been there myself. It might be dangerous, but infinite opportunities await. You can't even imagine the things we could be capable of. Shush. Quit talking nonsense. We humans are made of flesh. We can't risk. You're not allowed to mention a second time. Wow, you. I know you're doing this to protect everyone. I know you want to take care of everyone, but I feel the same way.
No.
No. I know everyone's scared. I'm scared too, but we have to muster up our courage or we won't be able to survive. Right, you? I thought you liked being alone. Right. I was just scared. Scared I'd end up like the others. Scared of becoming weak and easily satisfied. Scared that I'd become less like the guru. But, damn it, yes, I still need everyone. That work for you? Much more, they need you. Is that so? You've grown so much in the blink of an eye. Everything I taught, you picked up. Oh? Don't get sappy on me. You never taught me a... Oh, I know. Bring everyone somewhere far away. Challenge your predecessors. Be doubtful of anything you see. Is this really redemption, though? Not really, right? The dude just ran away from the village. What, you? With you in charge, I'm sure. We'll. She's gone. Yeah. This is less redemption and more him coming into his own or whatever. Accepting his purpose. You're the only one with weird antenna on your head. You will be elected the leader. Who could have imagined that one day you'd be their leader? Sorry, drinking buddy. It's going to be a while before you'll get to drink my brews again. I should have quit drinking that wine of yours ages ago. If you actually thought it through, you're going to have to interact with a lot more people than you've been used to. Beats being alone and unable to do anything. I just hope that one day we won't ever have to turn to gods like you again for help. But thank you. Thank you for everything. If you hadn't taken me in, I would have died on the road. I'm sorry for calling you a white-haired demon. It goes both ways. Before I met you in Xuan, I never thought I could be friends with ape men. All right, you should probably get going. I know you've got your own fish to fry. Our people will find a way to endure. Good luck, friend. Hey, wait a minute. This thing belonged to you, right? Hey, it's that Fusang amulet. Did you get this from Xuan? The kid made me hang this around my neck when I left the camp. He was worried I would get hurt and wouldn't let me go till I put it on. Some kind of protective talisman, isn't it? Something to that effect. I tell you, this amulet here is the real deal. I tripped and fell during my last encounter with those armored beasts. When that red sword came down, I didn't have time to react. I thought I was done for. The amulet protected you from that blow? No, it managed to protect me from 3 separate blows. You're one lucky man. Once or twice lucky, 3 times the goddamn miracle. I thought you didn't believe in any gods. That's right, I don't believe anything I haven't seen with my own eyes. What kind of tree was the thing cut from? Because let me tell you, there must be something enchanted about that tree. I can't keep hogging all this incredible treasure for myself. You protected Xuan and me, so now it's only right that I return this to you. It's all broken, though. Your mouth still has some power, just take it. The amulet, Shenong, returned to Yi. Can we hand it over to Xuan? This crudely made Fusang amulet, given to Shenong by Xuan, managed to miraculously block multiple attacks from the guards. Okay. Is that the last of the village lore? We don't have any more health upgrades. We supposedly opened up a little bit of stuff with this guy. Guess the only thing left is that machine. All right. Can I hurtle myself into the abyss? Hurrah! Nope. Okay. These nerds haven't done anything yet. Just hanging around by the root thing because I can, I guess. Huh? Why is the amulet back with you again? I thought I told her not to wear it. I thought I told you to wear it. It's not that. I saw Noang trying to leave in a hurry. I thought something big was happening. I was really scared for him, so I gave him the amulet. It's fine. I don't mind. I didn't expect it to actually prevent a disaster. Back when I was wearing it, I could feel a warmth in my chest. That must have been the power of Fusangi. This could just be a series of coincidences. How would you tell the difference? There's a rock inside this wooden amulet. Did you put it there? What is it? Let me see. That's not a rock. It's a Jinn medallion. Wow, we found hidden treasure inside it. See? Something good happened again. That is a bit uncanny. Recyclable! Woo! Alright. I don't think there's any point to recycling anything right now because the only things that I can purchase are this nonsense and I'm never using it. Although, maybe I should just do it for the sake of completionism. Maybe he'll talk to me afterwards and be like, oh, you're so amazing for buying all my crap. All right, we need 7,000 or something. Yeah, this is just as annoying as Dark Souls. All right. I'll take this, and I'll take this. Sick. Okay. I'll be crushed to death by a flying object. Wow, exciting. I seem to get that a lot. Buy this for the lulz. Oh, I can. All right. 4,000 more. Surprised I don't have this last piece of dark metal or whatever it is. All right, let's go and see if any existing areas we've explored require more effort. Okay. All right. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. 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 And done. Done. It's all done. Okay. So, I guess there's... Let's go back to the map. There's two possible ways forward from here. There's either go to the Sky Tower elevator, I think. Oh, this is literally the same path. Okay, or I go to that elevator there. But there was also a place where I was being cock-blocked by those monster things. It was a staircase. It's not this one, is it? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe it doesn't matter. This is it. The research center. Oh, is that just the elevator to the research center? So I don't have to take the super stupid path around? Oops. I think that's probably the case. Well, let's go to... Oh my gosh. Tron's getting high again. It's probably watching VR porn. Alright, let's go to the ruins and then we'll take the elevator from there. Yeah, okay. Why is that floor locked? Alright, whatever. I guess it'll be something for later. To the research center. Live the dream. Alright, so lots of things to do, I guess. Alright. The main purpose of the research center was to find a cure for the virus. So hopefully we'll go find a root network thing, and then I can plug this in and we can... Oh.
Hey, can you hear me? There's something I felt was off when I woke up, but we never had a chance to talk about it.
What is it?
You know about the Dust Guardians?
I don't know much, but I've seen them mentioned in some documents.
The Dust Guardians are staff responsible for maintaining all operations in New Kunlun. Over the past 500 years, while the SOLARI and passengers slept, they worked to ensure that everything kept functioning.
I thought New Kunlun systems were fully automated.
Well, relying solely on automated systems comes with risks. What's more, since you were in charge of developing the autonomous systems, Egong was worried you might have tampered with it. After you were out of the picture, she greatly limited the scope and clearance for all high-intelligence systems, including Abacus. She then personally recruited the Dust Guardians, which reported directly to her.
I never had the spare time to play petty games like this. How have these Dust Guardians stayed alive for so long? Have they been genetically modified like Chiyu?
No, they're Solarians. It goes without saying that they were also infected by the Tianhuo virus. Egong's strategy seemed to be to use them in shifts which prolonged their lives. The weird thing is, when I woke up, I couldn't contact a single Dust Guardian. It's like the entire organization had evaporated into thin air. That's the first time something like it has happened in over 500 years.
That explains why everything's falling apart. Can the mutants have something to do with why the Dust Guardians vanished?
I don't know, but they were effectively Egong's personal guard, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were conducting shady activities. Their headquarters is inside the research center. You might dig up something there.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's go to the pavilion, go turn this in. We'll rest once in the pavilion, see if the defective machine has something to tell us. We'll roll from there. I do remember picking up a broken assistive robot before takeoff.
Shanai 9000, not broken. Shanai 9000, good as new. Only one goal since rolling out of the factory. Before goal is complete, Shanai 9000 won't go. It makes me wonder if the art that's on his chest has something to do with Yi's sister. Lost map data for you. That's what it feels like anyway. Doesn't look like there's anything to talk about here. I think we've mostly hit the end of most of the storylines. Okay. Been pretty thorough about everything. All right, so we got a couple things to discover. I'm not going that way yet. Okay, we are going that way. Game's just like, nope. Oops. That was a bad start. It works. Let's. Oops, wrong button. Kind of obnoxious, really. It's worth waiting for this guy. Interesting. Huh. Let's just keep cruising this way for the moment. Gotta free this, I guess. How does that work? Do I have to lead one of those nerds over there and then have a blow up nearby? Didn't smoke crack fast enough.
I remember this. This was the way I took here initially. Hello, Mr. Riley. Yeah. Almost free from the goo. Wow. Holy crap, 200 club. Okay, so it doesn't actually blow up the walls? Learn to play. Oh, I should have got the shortcut. Yeah, and then he'd be inclined to like try to invade. Oh, okay. That was rude as heck. Emu. Today is my 25th birthday, or 25th day on New Kunlun. Are y'all doing well, my masters? With all the rumors and conspiracies flying around, I believe it's my responsibility as a streamer and one of the chosen to let the world see the truth. Your power went out for a while? That's lame. Hope everything will get better once we wake up from hibernation. I will continue to keep you all in my thoughts and dreams. As a streamer, I am here to show you the truth. You just stuck on your phone? Do I know anything about the new Wolverine game? No, I didn't even watch the trailer. I know that people thought it was really violent and then there was some other drama around it, but I didn't really pay any mind to it. I don't care, I want the shortcut. That gives me hope for it being good, or at least fun. I like the first Spider-Man game anyway. I want to get the other two eventually. It's not very far off. How the F do I get up there? No, I have not. I'm not a huge fan of those kinds of platformers. Do I have to use this guy to get up there? It feels like. Oh, I gotta go the other way. Boo. Pain in the dink. Ah, there's the last Dark Steel. Good morning, Kingberg. Uh-oh. I'm taking my senior officer to Ascension Palace. He already finished his Dust Guardian service and was eligible to be discharged for hibernation. However, what appeared before us wasn't a hibernation machine, it was a killing machine. I saw all the others who had been discharged there. Some turned into monsters, and those that didn't were just kept as experimental subjects. Was there no hope to begin with? We used all our strength to escape here, but now my senior officer is injured and all the medical equipment here is broken. How did it come to this? Perfect. Oh. Down, not up. Well, should I explore that area a little better? before I knew it, I found myself far from home. The cramped cabin intensified my longing for the familiar street corners and the lively noodle shop nearby. Each step of this journey deepens my nostalgia for those simpler days. Right or wrong, it no longer holds significance. This cabin will be where I'll rest forever. Enjoy, Mr. Riley. I don't even know what balloons is. Ah, frick. It is done. Rest in peace, nerds. I need to put the freezing jade back on so I can smoke crack in peace. Can't get out of here, can I, though? Yeah, okay. Well, we're committed. Run around this place like a Samus ball. Tower defense game with balloons being popped by monkeys. Okay. I feel like I missed a whole pile of stuff, but there doesn't look like there's a way back. It can't matter, right? Guess I'll go back. I've also got the last piece of dark metal, I think. I don't think I have the gin to do anything about it.
Most of my collection has been exclusively purchased by you. I now have all the requisite gin, all thanks to you, Sir Yi. However,
I knew this was coming. What's your request this time?
oh, how shameful of me to have Sir Yi see right through me. Please allow me to explain how this matter came to be. Do you recall the soul-severing blade you brought me? I believe the weapon could accomplish great things. However, it was rendered useless the moment I tried to use it.
Huh? The dagger was still intact even after Shangri exploded. What were you trying to do with it?
Why, to save my brother, of course. All in all, I am now in urgent need of a tool sharper than that dagger. After some investigation, I think I saw that a weapon held by a Celestial Enforcer located in the warehouse might do the job.
Another elite guard from the Celestial Legion? They're really not easy to deal with.
I knew too well how difficult this task is, which is why I have no choice but to come to you.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me where I should go and what I'm looking for again.
It's in the inner warehouse. Look for the Celestial Enforcer's weapon, also called the Firestorm Ring. Did I not get all this crap already? Oh, as expected of Sir, you did return completely unscathed.
Unscathed, sure. Let's call it that.
His texture, a sharp feather-like blade emitting surges of energy like thunder. Magnificent. This weapon will definitely put a hole in my brother's chest.
Huh?
What? I'm sorry, what are you going to use it for?
Why, how else does one use a weapon? I have been collecting jinn and weapons to arm myself in battle against Jing Chen.
You want to kill your brother? Why?
The word kill could be more precise. We synthetic beings have no heartbeat. I just wish for my brother to cease all functions.
You never said you hated him.
Hate him? Not in the slightest. The heavens and earth bear witness to my fraternal love. As you must know, synthetic beings like my brother and I are ruled by our locomotion, not by our mortality. In the same way, the fate of my brother can't be defined by signs of life or death.
Is that because you don't want him to be under the control of others? Like you said, he who is unable to live for himself is a dead man walking, right?
To think that you and I could have developed such rapport in our short time together. It's a pity that for centuries, both of us gazed in the same direction, yet we never understood that poem. My brother and I, we differ from one another. But that doesn't matter. Anything beautiful would rather perish with dignity than endure in silence.
You know better than me how tough Xing Chen will be to deal with. And besides, I thought you hated violence.
The road ahead may be treacherous, but for my brother, I shall press on without hesitation. Such an important matter cannot be left for others to resolve. All my preparations are complete. I shall take my leave soon. I cannot express the immense gratitude I have for your assisting and housing me, Sir Yi.
I can't stop you, but it's best to be careful.
So I guess he's gonna GTFO? 2100, so it puts me at 3500. I think it's 4,000 for the next upgrade? No, it's only 2,500. Okay. Well, that makes life easy, does it not? Yeah. All right. Math. Boom. I have maxed out all the things, I guess. Can't talk to this nerd about anything that matters. Guess I'll rest briefly. Just to see if anything translates. Got all the juice now. Can do whatever excites me. Alright. He hasn't taken off yet? Alright. Type knob at you? What is it about knob that is so offensive?
Absolutely mortified. Oh. It's like calling somebody a bell end, I guess. Same idea. I still feel like in the list of offensive things that could have been stated, that's pretty minor. I don't know, maybe I'm not familiar enough with the British culture to make that determination. Yeah. Oh, these needed. These are actually following me. Let me see. This dude's still trying to escape. He's been stuck in there for a very long time. Okay, so maybe there isn't anything on this side, but I will try to get that. Oh, but I can't get through there. Oh, I don't have to. I don't have time for you, man. You're super annoying. Oh! Attention all Dust Guardians. Due to the recent invasion of a large mob of unknown creatures, we are now on high alert. The mutant creatures are extremely aggressive and should be killed on sight. Squad members without arms should head to the armor and pick up some gear as soon as possible. Yanchi, leader of the 7th Dusk Guardian Brigade. An emergency message can be seen on the screen inside the mission briefing room. Missing one treasure? Guess it's gotta be in that lower compartment there. If anywhere. Or something to do with that. Lots of possibilities, I guess. Okay. I think I've got everything I can from there so far. All right, I'll be right back. We'll get going. Is Vor the porn genre? Like, is Vor porn redundant?
Allow me to assist you.
I've never understood that whole consumption fetish thing. Like, where's the appeal? Just watch the Sarlacc in Star Wars and get all like hot over the collar. I don't get it. What's up, chat guy? Change the name and the change of prophet of the devil? I mean, is the devil really that bad of a guy? Have you ever actually read the Antichrist Bible or whatever it is? Did I beat it? No, I can't punch through that armor with this thing. Ow, frig! Like, you should be out in the world killing things, right? Not hanging out in your clubhouse. But that's just me. Alright, super short. I am back. My lord, you are not far from the last soul, Aegon. She is at the final hurdle in the way of you obtaining all the soul seals. This last encounter is filled with unknown variables, so make sure you're fully prepared. I also suggest tying up any unfinished business to minimize any risk later down the road. Okay. God damn it. Alright, so I've clearly missed some things. So how am I supposed to get that last chess piece? Do I need to do some things? Wow. All right, clearly I need to do a better job of exploring this place. Mr. Riley, what a scumbag. So how do I get down there? Delivery is a lot of it. It's an important detail. But how? Did I miss anything? What is this garbage? Holy crap. No? Maybe? My brain is telling me there's something, but my brain might be stupid. Just like me trying to figure out my way down there. Can I bait this idiot into like falling off or something? Wait, that guy followed me, but not anybody else? I have no idea what to do about this. I thought this guy exploded. Can I bait a different one? Like all the way down? Not from there. Nobody there. Is that how you were born, Mr. Riley? Oh, wait. Stepfather. Never mind. Oh, wait. They can be baited? Interesting. Are you jealous? I think I basically have to like encourage them to come down this way. You would be? Interesting. Oops. Let's play with this guy. He's the one with the juice. Can I get him to fall down? How do I get this nerd down here? Is this not the right way? The only reason I'm drawing a giant question mark right now is because this path seems suspiciously here for a reason. I've never been interested in meeting famous people. I just don't understand what people get out of it.
I'm just a stick in the mud.
I'm actually getting kind of annoyed by this. What am I supposed to do? Just smile at you. Whatever, let's just... It doesn't look like it matters. I think we can just go... down there? I don't know, is there anything else that needs to be done? F it. How seriously should I take this point of no return warning? Very seriously. See, that's the part that I'm concerned about. I think I've done everything that I can, except for the one area I can't figure out a way into. Because I'm too dumb. There's a fruit in there. Alright, let's just cause problems. What voice did I give this lady? I don't remember. Origin Era, year 450, winter 120. I have never seen a catastrophe like this. Chin Hill will spread throughout Penglai. No Solarian will be spared, including myself. However, during this chaotic time, the Tiandel Council was able to move itself to the top. This has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of swordboard and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will bring back all the Fengshi technologies. I must live up to everyone's hopes and find that cure. That is our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. Oh, she's got one of those voices. Origin Era, year 452, spring 48. While I was speaking in the Zhao Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from an explosion. I did not expect him to survive till the next day. Miraculously, it seemed like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Using my rhizomatic stabilizer, the young man not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from the primordial roots. This is you. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. Have I been blessed by the heavens? Good work, Yi. Yeah, Nikoko's seen all the good stuff. Alright, you can do this hacker moth. Oh, meow meow. In Origin Era, year 457, summer 8-1. I've been going through solution after solution, only to find that I'm dead wrong every single time. When we isolated a Jiao Jin from an embryo, the result did not resemble a Solarian in either appearance or intelligence, to say nothing of its incredibly short lifespan. In fact, we might not even be able to create a cure in time. It was in this fraught situation that you came up with the Eternal Cauldron project. It's risky, but it might be our last big gamble. Therefore, I have decided to move all our available resources towards the Eternal Cauldron project. Research on the cure is by no means terminated, just postponed. Alright, so... the origin of cats are the Solarians, I guess. Funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whatever. As if I care. Origin Era, year 468, winter 1223. Fantastic. We have found a new ray of hope on the eve of the launch. Our research was totally misguided. We need not rely on the primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. With data from G's cells, we'll not only develop a serum for Tianyu, we'll also be able to achieve true immortality. I believe we can overcome any and all challenges we face. A Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitality differs vastly from that of Kanghui or Yuri. But this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford any more mesh steps at this juncture. Wait a tick, what the hell? That's our hole. Okay. Rude as heck. Heckin' rude. Did I miss a log? I might have. Foundation era, year 37, winter 215. It's still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tianhu, but there are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on our reports, Tianhu growth seems to have been suppressed in Dust Guardians who have received the serum. However, it is worth noting that a very small percentage of test subjects experience secondary mutations. These mutations have led the affected Solarians to take on a new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and an increase in violent behavior. This is a completely new development that will require further observation. Alright, I'm gonna go back and check. I've gotta get all the lore. Yes. Foundation era, year 2, autumn 1023. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustment, and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Cauldron project has bought us that precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. Where did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. The Eternal Potato Project. Foundation era, year 125, spring 527. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Solarians exhibiting the secondary mutations, now referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the roots genes already present in Tianyu, some mutants have been able to infect and devour a part of the primordial roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. Foundation era, year 259. Summer 812. Damn soulscape. My head feels like it's about to explode. Returning to our report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinated to an extreme degree. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms. We may be on the cusp of discovering a whole new type of organism. I'm gonna have an organism if I have to keep reading all these logs. Foundation era, year 351. We have concluded our clinical tests after no new qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find the solution? Rip. I guess there is no solution, yo. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, it's burning! My anus! Okay. We have made it out alive, probably, maybe. There are no good memories, no facets of understanding. These windows in the soul are left blank and lifeless, as if there is no soul to be found. As I walk through the milk of my life. So, this is where you were hiding. You weren't easy to find. I really didn't expect to see you again, Yi. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. Have you forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. What a sentimental disciple you are. It has been 509 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I would simply behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder the souls one after the other. I don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. You were my favorite student, so curious about the world and eager to learn science. Don't you remember? You came up with the eternal cauldron and brought hope to all Solarians. That hope should not have been based on lies. People have a right to the truth. That's what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tianhuo will just disappear once you have taken all the soul seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Peglai? I believe there are things more important than mere survival. Like what? What could possibly be more important than staying alive? Without life, we all return to nothingness. I have indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I am the only one who can make things right. No matter how much you hate me, this is an indisputable fact. You're not in a position to say any of that. Did that strike a nerve? That's only because deep down you know I'm right. Yi, are you doing this on behalf of all Solarians, or is this a personal vendetta? Don't talk like you know me. Deny it all you like, but the mentor always has a handle over the student. I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. I admire your confidence, but don't forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from the Fangxi Art of War? All warfare is based on deception. Correct. You've always been an excellent pupil. I seized control of your nerve centers the moment you entered this realm. Even I didn't think you'd pull such a dirty trick. In fact, I was just thinking about how I would obtain the permissions to usher in the new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me, and for that, you have my gratitude. You planned this from the start. So then, those mutants, no way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. You're effed up, ye? Yep.
King?
Is this just gonna help him out? The roots? What did you say?
I'm not going with you. I want to stay.
What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing?
I'm serious.
You will die if you stay here. Don't you know that?
I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than Glide. Or in Pink Glide.
My God. New Kunlun, we will find a way to end this virus. You won't have to fear Tianleo.
But ultimately, we're all mortal, and I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tao.
Wait.
There you go again with that gibberish. Do you not want to live anymore?
Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are part of an inseparable whole. We must live well and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life.
The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? I thought you of all people would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you.
No, you just assumed what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You keep saying it's all for me, but really, it's always been about what you want.
So everything I've done up to now was just my own wishful thinking. I get it now. Is that what's been going through your head? You should have known.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
It's okay. I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If after giving it some thought you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me and I never had a little sister.
What? How could you say something like that? You're all I have left.
I'd rather forget about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Panglai.
Why?
Doesn't matter. You're not at fault and I'm not at fault. Oh, heavy metal. Her appearance? The one on the far left is the biggest dick. The rest are fine.
She's just a girl in the world.
You should cosplay her as her Nakoko. Big old butterfly suit. Ah, the tiny light in the darkness.
비술! 놈박 비발! 비술!
Yee, you're finally awake!
Is that you, Xuan Xuan?
비술!
Can you hear me, Yee? Where have you been? We were attacked!
Why not, Nakago?
Four Seasons Pavilion, how?
That's the second time you used that, Mr. Riley. The second time. My disappointment is through the roof.
Are you in danger?
Those metallic monsters suddenly came in and Wait, I think they're back!
Find a place to hide, quickly. Xuan Xuan. Xuan Xuan, are you there? Answer me.
It is, yeah. Once was during a fitness stream. The second time is this instance right now. It's a lot of friggin' logs. Foundation era, forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. I have looked over all my past research data. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why were we even researching immortality in the first place? No, no, no! There has to be an explanation, and I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. There's Solarians in the Soulscapes, just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. I'm trying to encourage you to branch out, Mr. Riley, to expand your comedic repertoire. That's right. I've been a fool. The mutations are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of the mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to view life in our universe. You need like a checkbook. Big ol' Excel spreadsheet. You should talk to Data Basics, okay? And he should help you track these things. I finally understand. Tianyo was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift from the universe to all Solarians. The mutations will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage in our evolution. This is my destiny, to lead all Solarians towards their immortal futures. How incredibly profound. Is he online? Can we harass him? No. Sadness. Much sadness. Every time he's trying bless those curls. I might have something to do with that. Maybe. All these monsters showed up. But why? Meow. 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 Ooh.
The war has begun. Yeah. What the heck is this crap? Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That was annoying as heck, but manageable annoyance, I guess. Foam rolled your entire body. You learned what it was like to be bread dough. Oh, that's good. Hi, Audie. I'm doing okay. I'm about to get wrecked, though, maybe. Got the wrong jades for this nonsense on me right now. Hope you're doing okay as well. Yeah. Oh, poop. I'm about to have a bad time, I think. Now, origin era, year 434, spring 35. Under both the pressure and expectations of the council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Fang Clan might pull their funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail in this last-ditch effort. It's getting ready for midnight again. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots for Sang for any clues. Origin era, year 444, summer 617. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between Solarian cells, the roots' regeneration cells. My frog voice? This is our first step towards immortality and a victory for science. This research might even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. Maybe our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. Inventory sucks booty. You have to get your bags ready for some breathing room. Okay. Ordinary year 446, autumn 919. All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after the other. The cause is a hitherto unknown virus that is accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Qianhao. I don't know. The virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from their corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. Rip. Just about me. I'm about to rip too. I guess we haven't quite unlocked everything yet. Let's... Whoop. Mr. Riley finally getting the respect he deserves. Seriously? Yeah. It's a long friggin' sequence, holy crap. Oh, thank Christ. Yep. Zoom through this. If they made me do that whole thing again. Okay. I guess I could learn how to parry. That'd be cool, right? Oh, can't go back to the pavilion. Oh. Wait. Ow. I'm missing one then? Something weird. Or not. Okay. Just accept my fate. Hopefully I didn't F something up here. I really don't want to fight you, man. This is the wrong way to do this. My face. Grabbed all of that. What is this, the 90s? What was the old IRC ASCII art nonsense? Oh my gosh. Gotta hit that pipe. Oh. Okay, I get it. Come here, buddy. Okay. That didn't actually matter. It was just treasure stuff. Amazing. Ow. What is damage? Oh, push the wrong button, whatever. Got lots of crack where that came from. Too low. Need to go up one level. Okay. I get it. You're big and angry. This has got to be the way. It's the only place that wasn't open. Yep. Oh, this is his brother? Yeah, so it seems.
So ye, it seems that I have overestimated my abilities.
You couldn't stop Xing-Shan. It's all right. You're a scholar after all.
Oh, don't you mean?
Your injuries, is there any way to repair them?
This time, even with all the Jin in New Kunlun, it would accomplish nothing. Oh, in the end, I shall be the one to shatter mine eye first. Dreams disappear into the clouds. Everything returns to naught.
I hope you deal with Xing-Shan.
How shameful to have to trouble you up to the very end.
It's nothing. Just lay down and be at peace.
Okay. So this isn't the path. I guess I should have gone to the other root node. Oh no.
So much crap falling. Alright. This won't be a giant deal. I just gotta get good, I guess. I'm sure what to do with all the purple crap. Have a good night, Mr. Riley. I need to not just tank everything. The purple things can't be parried, unfortunately, but everything else can. Oh, why are you pausing there? Why am I unable to parry for some reason? Is he not parryable? Or am I just really bad right now? Deal with the ads. Maybe dealing with him with all this crap is annoying. No rest for the wicked, I guess. Weird that I didn't get anything out of that, but sure. I guess there's not really anything left. Are you serious? Love. The ultimate gift. Ugh. Okay. I guess we just jump into a container. So this is close to the abandoned mine, maybe? Are they gonna let me take the elevator over there in the transport hub? Oh, this is gonna be some battle elevator, isn't it? Oh, no. Shocking, actually. I fully expected something completely more violent. Straight into the pavilion. As well. Everything's glitching out. Just take a smoke break.
Yeah. It's pretty okay.
Looks like it was intentional. Slip up at the last moment. I feel like I've effed up or something. My lord, well, come back.
What happened? Where's Xuan Xuan?
Oh.
Hey, you're back! Those people came in and broke Abacus.
Alright, Aegon barred her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do.
This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall.
It's fine as long as everyone's safe.
I immediately led Lord Kwafu and Chuan to the secret panic room. Fortunately, Aegon didn't stay for long. However, Aegon took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserved the most severe punishment.
I was also stripped of all my permissions.
So now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals. Why would she go through all this trouble?
She must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants.
What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun?
Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she?
I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, analytical system failed. Core processor damage extent 97%.
So, it's not just your language processing module, your entire core has.
Yes. Apologies, I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently.
Shut down? What's wrong, Abacus? Can you fix him, Yi? Uncle Chubby, we're not gonna let Abacus die, right?
Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it.
No. Is this my fault?
Absolutely not, Chuan. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled.
You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything.
I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you require a new assistant. Good luck, and may you processing limit exceeded. Poor Abacus. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1.
Luxie,
Abacus! Abacus! It tried its best. Just like my stupid little laptop in my basement. It struggles every day. Okay. Where are those nerds? There's one of the nerds up top.
This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase.
This is not the time to mourn.
Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Aegon just seized ultimate control of the council, commanding the guards to annihilate us. Will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there will be any survivors?
Solarians aren't the only residents of New Kunlun.
What do you mean? Are you talking about Swan? Wait, no. You mean you want to save the Ape-Man? I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. Are you really serious?
I've thought it through. I want to help the ape men survive.
Eh?
Regardless of whether New Kunlun goes dark, we must take them all back to the pale blue planet. We should return the flames of the eternal cauldron before everything is extinguished. If Aang were still here, that was what she would have done.
That would doom the eternal cauldron. You know how many people sacrificed their life for this project?
That's why there shouldn't be any more sacrifices.
You think the Ape-Men are more worthy of redemption than we are?
I believe they'll have a chance to live better lives.
Well, I guess Swan has influenced you quite a bit.
Same goes for you.
Forget it. I can't be bothered to explain myself. Well, this is where we're at. If you want to do some good deeds before it all ends, I won't object. But what happens afterwards?
This is all empty talk if we can't stop Daegong.
The movies have been very missed this month.
If a battle is inevitable, I have something that could tip the balance. Remember that rhizomatic bomb you found last time? I have plans for a new arrow that I've made could tear apart heaven and earth. That is not an exaggeration.
Have you started making it?
Yes, the automatic forge is working as fast as it possibly can, but still needs some time. Bad news is, this type of arrow can only be fired once.
Once is all I need. Let's split up. I need to prepare for my confrontation with Aegon while we wait for that arrow to be completed. The Amen problem is a bit more pressing. We need you to take Xuan to Shenong after that. Activate the docks and...
You can't just decide for me! Alright. They don't give me enough time to read it out. Oh, there we go.
Did you hear everything Uncle Chubby and I were saying?
Then you should know that it's not safe here anymore. Didn't you see how they hurt Abacus?
I don't want to go to that blue planet thing. I want to stay with you, Yi. I want to go to Penglai together.
Don't be silly. That's not a place you should go.
At least you'll be there.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know me.
Of course I know you. I know you like your food well seasoned and extra spicy. I know that when you sleep, even the neighbors can hear you snoring. I know that you're super knowledgeable about everything. You taught me so much and made me realize how big the world can be. I know that after Mom and Dad left, you're the only one who would love me. I'll have nothing if you're not going to be with me.
Chuan, there's some things I think you should know. I used to eat you and your friends. I'm actually not a very good person. Centuries ago, in a desperate attempt to avoid extinction, we Solarians took your people. We kidnapped countless ape-men from the pale blue planet to New Kunlun. We robbed you of your freedom, treated you cruelly, and killed you indiscriminately. That's the truth behind Peach Blossom Village. The worst part is, this was all my idea.
I already figured all that out ages back. I'm not stupid. I saw those killing machines on the day I left without knowing. I was when I guessed that our village might not be what everyone imagined it to be.
Then you should also be aware that if it weren't for me, you might have been living a normal life on the pale blue planet. Your mom and dad would still be alive.
When I first saw those things, I was really scared, to be honest with you. But that's the thing. You're the Yi who lives with me now. You're not the Yi from the past. And most importantly of all, I know the current Yi would never hurt me. As dangerous as it might get, I'm not scared when I'm with you. Please let me stay.
Don't be silly. When did you start being so difficult? How's this? I promise to pick you up from the pale blue planet as soon as things settle down here.
Really?
When have I ever lied to you? Please go take refuge with Shenong and the others.
I better get moving in case something happens to the docks later.
I'm leaving it in your hands. Explain the situation to Shenong and guide the ape-men to the transport ships. I'll prepare for my fight and wait for the arrow to finish before meeting up with you all.
Rhizomatic arrow. This arrow should be used as a last resort in your battle against Aegon. It can only be fired once. So I shouldn't use it ever? All right. Maybe there's going to be some weird moment where I have to use it. I don't know. $10:30. All right. I'm sure this boss is going to be hyper obnoxious. Oh, good start.
Let's be honest, brother. With that incredibly smart brain of yours, how could you have overlooked the fact that none of these ships can move unless there's a Solarian at the helm? Are you expecting these ape men to fly themselves to the pale blue planet?
You're the best pilot I know.
I knew it, you sly dog. Look, I'll send Shanshan and the rest of the villagers back to the pale blue planet. However, that is my own decision. It has nothing to do with you.
That...
Do not thank me. I just want Shanshan to have a real home. I also bear some responsibility for causing this mess. As for you, go get your affairs in order, even if it's just the two of us left. Let's go back to Bengali together. You got that?
It's a promise.
Hey.
Take it easy. You furballs aren't going anywhere before my people are on board. Especially you, Chubby. With you around, the village act like a bunch of obedient children. Saves me a whole lot of bother. Here I am, still relying on you gosh to let me her head right up to the end. Feels gross. Just like my nipple. Isn't that right, Schwan? Schwan? What's wrong? Did you want to say something to Yi?
No.
Come on, we're on a tight schedule here, kid.
No, I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Yi.
Schwan, come here. I have something for you.
Hey, is this your mystic nymph?
Yes, it's very important to me, so I want to ask you for a favor. Can you hold on to it for me for a little bit?
Really? Okay, I understand. I'll take good care of it and return it to you later.
Why are you pouting and crinkling your eyebrows if you understand? How about this? As a reward, I'll take you to see the ocean when we're both on the pale blue planet.
Really? Then sure. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
It's almost time. Let's get ready to depart. Take care, brother.
You all take care too.
We're gonna go do battle with the Emperor.
How are you doing, dear brother? Whenever I get some free time, I always find myself writing to you, just like before. I would be lying if I said I had no regrets over deciding to stay. Whenever I think about dying alone in a world without you, I start to feel so lonely. I know you're probably too far away for these messages to catch up. It will probably take hundreds of years for you to receive the first one. I know I'll never get to receive your replies. But that doesn't matter. From my memories, I can piece together fragments of you. Your every glance and your every word. I'm sure your plans have worked, and you're no doubt celebrating the fruits of your success. Or perhaps you have embarked on an entirely new journey.
No. I was going to pick you up, I swear. I didn't know I would wake up centuries later. If it wasn't for...
If you have a new family, will you still remember me?
Of course. Could I ever forget about you?
You miss the days we spent together?
I'm sorry. I miss you so much. I really miss you.
Sorry, this is supposed to be my last message to you. Not just a bunch of trivial questions. I want you to know that my time has come. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be stepping ahead of you to return to heaven and earth.
No.
Let's make a promise that on that day, when we meet again, you'll take the time to tell me your story.
I promise, Ang. I promise. It's a promise.
Take care, my dear brother, until destiny reunites us.
Goodbye.
You have no more unread messages from Penglai. How do they know? It's taken like 500 years to get here. Updated. I never did finish up something.
Okay. What? Oh, wait. So she took all the souls. Yeah, okay. Who are all these nerds supposed to be? Okay. Not allowed to go that way. One more elevator ride. Maybe. Grand root. Most rooty of roots. Unlock primordial roots core loading. System encrypted. Operation failed. Show ye, you have the floor.
Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tianhuo cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I'd like to propose a bold new plan.
Huh. I might think you're clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here?
Let's not spoil the fun, man. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say.
If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end.
The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal? Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No. You misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians in a virtual reality, while their bodies are put into cryosleep. Until we find a cure. Our scientists and G have already experimented on this, and we're not very successful. This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's vital sanctum and soulscape system. Her tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds.
And our Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams.
Well, Ethereal, does it really work?
Yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced.
Lies!
There are a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai.
I believe the esteemed Kumang has an answer to that.
Why are you asking me for an answer? This is how half-assed your plan is. Count me out, rookie.
In your research on Jiangxi soldiers, did you posit the possibility of biological calculators?
So that's what you're talking about. Connected biological brains and series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. But where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains.
Of course not. Can't use anything polluted by the Tianhuo. I mean, that would be unethical.
Oh, enter 8 men. You'll remember the Hauschen sphere, right? That deep space telescope has been running for centuries. It has collected massive amounts of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity.
They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes.
Are we opening a whole new hunting ground? The J-Clad is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us.
What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time? The Fang Clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years? We don't even know if we'll make it in the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron Project, Kunlun Island will be launched in the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the Pale Blue Planet. You're insane!
Nope, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem, but...
But what? Speak up, fatty!
Easy. What Kwafu wants to say is once we make this trip, we'll not be able to return for at least another 500 years. Hey, calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to, and have asked me to speak on their behalf. See, from the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kwafu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion my ass. It's you and this accursed Tiandao council. You murdered everyone, murdered my parents. Because of you, now Hang will die too. Wrapping up everything here. The Sang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the Primordial Roots network. After arriving near the Pale Blue Planet, the Primordial Roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron Project. Interesting. All right, well, I hate to end it on a cliffhanger, but it's late. I really don't want to get hyper excited and wound up before I go to bed. It's like it's the grand finale. It's gonna be tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a good night.